On Saturday, I had a special visit by my brother, whom I haven't seen for a long time, Dr. Jahelihle David Makabane. So he came and we spent the whole Saturday together and we spoke about a whole lot of things. We spoke about the state of education in South Africa, comparing it to, because he's originally from Swaziland, though he studied here and he's working here. He's a resident here. And we spoke about education, we spoke about the political state of South Africa, we spoke about a whole lot of things. And leadership in politics, leadership in churches. We spoke about the issues of religion, and we're comparing the lifestyle of Christians and Islam, Muslim people. And also the principles, and we spoke about Jesus, and also the issue. So his argument was that Jesus did not come for religion, he came for the kingdom. He came to introduce the kingdom. And along those lines, we were speaking about wealth, wealth creation and all that. So what stood out the most from that conversation about wealth to me is that he was speaking about the fact that your name speaks for you. We need to work on our reputation. We need to work on adding value to our name. When Judy is introduced, what do people think? What are their perspective? What are their views? What is the first thing that comes to their mind? Because a name is powerful. I remember this other time I was watching a podcast by the Unpopular Opinion Uganda, and they invited George, and George spoke about three types of making money. He mentioned that you can make money by what you know, the knowledge you have, the skills and the services you can provide. And the third one, it is by who you are. And he said that the most paying thing is who you are. Be a brand. Your name, make your name have like an essence, of some sort. And I remember this a few days ago. I was reading the Bible. I was reading the book of Second Kings. I think it's Second Kings, around 1920 something. It speaks about King Hezekiah, and King Hezekiah was favored by God. He was loved by God, and he prospered in things that he did. And this other time, so it happened that I don't know, the kingdom of Hezekiah was about to be attacked, but the Assyrians, okay, I forgot. But God sent the prophet Isaiah to go and tell Hezekiah that he must prepare his house and put his house in order, because he is soon going to die. And then Hezekiah, upon hearing that, Hezekiah went to pray. And when he was praying, he was like, God, I was faithful to you and all these things. And, immediately after praying, even before Isaiah left the yard of Isaiah's house, God spoke again through the prophet Isaiah to say, go back, go tell Hezekiah that I've heard his prayers, and I am going to add upon his life 15 years of life. And God said to Isaiah, I am not doing this for whosoever. I am doing this, in paraphrasing, obviously. I am doing this for my sake, and also for the sake of David. So now Hezekiah prayed, but his prayers was answered because of her great grandfather or father David. So the prayer was answered for the sake of David, because David made a name for himself, and David had a relationship with God, and David was a man after God's heart. So now for the sake of David's name, God answered Hezekiah's name. So let us work on building our names. And yeah, I felt like sharing that.